Hello everyone and welcome back to English with Nony. In today's lesson, we are going to talk about how to apologize in English. We say sorry to people when we make mistakes or when we feel regrets about our actions or when we regret our actions. There are so many reasons why we apologize to people. Some of them include being late for an appointment, when you are rude or mean to someone, when you say awful thing about someone and the person gets to hear about it, when you mistakenly break something, a glass, phone, or lamp. We also apologize when we bump into some people or someone. Bumping into someone, you can injure the person or hurt the person. We also apologize when we step on people mistakenly. Lastly, when you spill milk or wine on the carpet, you should apologize. Now, in this lesson, I am going to give you the formal words, the informal words, and also teach you how you can accept apology. Someone had offended you and apologized. How should you respond to it? Are you going to nod your head or keep quiet? We are going to find out. All right, let's get started with the formal words. Now, number one there is, I sincerely apologize. I sincerely apologize. For instance, I sincerely apologize for my carelessness. 2. I take full responsibility for my action. I take full responsibility for my action. Maybe in the workplace, in your workplace, something happened and it was as a result of your mistake that something went wrong. So you should be able to own up and take full responsibility. So you can talk to your boss and say, "Sir, I take full responsibility for my actions." All right. Another one is, please accept my sincerest apology. Please accept my sincerest apology. Now, this is very perfect in a busy situation. For instance, your customer is complaining for poor service or late delivery. Now, you are to apologize. So you can say, please accept my sincerest apology for the late delivery. Right. Then the last one for the formal words is, I am ever so sorry. I am ever so sorry. For instance, you say, I am ever so sorry, sir, or I am ever so sorry, ma'am. It won't happen again. It won't happen again. Right. So that is how you can apologize in a formal setting. All right, guys, let's look at how you can apologize to someone informally or informal ways to apologize. Now, number one I have is my apologies. My apologies. For instance, you can say, my apologies. I didn't remember to call you as I promised. Let's assume you agreed with someone after a discussion that you were going to call later in the day and you didn't remember. So you can simply say, my apologies, I didn't remember to call you as I promised. Next is, I owe you an apology. I owe you an apology. Example, Mark, I owe you an apology for what I said about you. I owe you an apology for what I said about you. Another is, I hope you can forgive me. I hope you can forgive me. Example, Grace, I hope you can forgive me for being rude to your husband. Grace, I hope you can forgive me for being rude to your husband. Another one is, I beg your pardon or pardon me. I beg your pardon or pardon me. Example, please pardon me for being so late. Please pardon me for being so late. Right. Then another one is one you can say to your very close friends when something that happened is not serious. That is, oh, my bird. Oh, my bird. For instance, you are supposed to tell your sister something, and along the line something happened, you were not able to tell her. Now you were to apologize, so you can say, oh, my bird says, I didn't remember to tell you. Oh, my bird says, or oh, my bird sister, I didn't remember to tell you. One is my mistake or my fault. For example, you can say, it's all my fault. I left the file in my car. It's all my fault. I left the file in my car. Right. And another one is a very casual or slang one you can use, especially when you spill the drink. For instance, you can just simply say, oops, sorry. Oops, sorry. So for instance, you're having a drink with your friend and along the line the drink spills. So you can simply say, oops, sorry. Then another one is, I was wrong. Can you please forgive me? I was wrong. Can you please forgive me? Example, I was wrong. Can you please forgive me for doing that? I was wrong. Could you please forgive me for doing that? Or can you please forgive me for doing that? Right. Another one is, I am so sorry. Now look at it. I am so sorry. Or you say, I am very sorry. Or you put them together to really show how sorry you are. You say, I am so very sorry. I am so very sorry. For instance, you can say, I am so very sorry. I am so very sorry for being mean to your friend. Then another one is to really show how sorry you are. You can also say, I'm terribly sorry, or I am awfully sorry. For instance, I am awfully sorry for reacting that way. I am terribly sorry, or I am awfully sorry for reacting that way. Another one is, I was wrong, or it was wrong of me. It was wrong of me, or you say, I was wrong about that. I was wrong about that, or it was very wrong of me. Example, Ugo, I was very wrong about that. Could you please forgive me? Or I was very wrong about that. Please forgive me. Right. Another one is, it was very stupid of me. Or you say, it was very careless of me. Or it was thoughtless of me. Example, it was very careless of me for not showing up in your party. Please forgive me. Alright. Another way you can apologize is to say, I want to apologize to you. Example, Zoom, I want to apologize to you for letting the cat out of the bag. Zoom, I want to apologize to you for letting the cat out of the bag. Now, what does it mean to let the cat out of the bag? It simply means to reveal a secret accidentally. It just came out of your mouth. It's supposed to be a secret, and I've said it out already. So you let the cat out of the bag. All right. And it's also possible you made your promise, okay, it is between us. No one else is going to hear about it. Then along the line, accidentally you said it. So you need to apologize to the person. Another one is, I would like to apologize. It's a similar one. I would like to apologize. Example, I would like to apologize for how I reacted yesterday. I would like to apologize for how I reacted yesterday. Another is, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Maybe you just did something and you were not aware of it. So by the time you realize, like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Example, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I should have watched where I was going. Maybe you mistakenly bumped into someone. To say, oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I should have watched where I was going. Then another one is, excuse me. Excuse me is another way you can apologize to someone. For instance, you say, excuse me for interrupting. Excuse me for interrupting. Then another one is, I messed up. I made a huge mistake. For example, you say, oh, Jack, I messed up yesterday. I made a very huge mistake. Apologies, please. All right. So we're also going to look at, remember we said at the beginning that you apologize when you make a mistake and also when you regret your actions. So when you regret your actions too, you need to apologize. So how you can show your regret over your actions. Now, whenever you are showing regret over your actions, it's something that you wish it didn't happen, or the mistake you wish it didn't occur, but it happened or you did it. For example, you say, I shouldn't have said it. That means you're feeling very bad. You shouldn't have said it, but you said it. So you say, I shouldn't have said it, or you say, I shouldn't have done it. You state what it is, or you say, I shouldn't have been. For instance, you can say, I shouldn't have been late for your party. I shouldn't have missed the presentation. I shouldn't have skipped my class. So all of these are the ones you are saying you're regretting your actions, probably because of the consequences or the outcome. Okay, another way you can regret your action is by saying, I deeply regret. I deeply regret. Then you state what it is. I deeply regret. Now you can say, I deeply regret my actions. Please forgive me. Now you are showing that you're not feeling good about what had happened. So you say, I deeply regret my actions. Please forgive me. Another one you can say is, I didn't mean to. You will feel it. I don't know what depends on the situation. For instance, for me, I would say, I didn't mean to hurt you. It was a mistake or it was an accident. For instance, you bumped into someone and in the process, the person was injured. So in that case, you need to feel regret. Oh, I didn't mean to hurt you. It was just an accident. I'm sorry. Or another one is, please don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. Example, please mom, don't be mad at me. It won't happen again. Another one is, I'm sorry, it was not intentional. Apologies, it was not intentional. Apologies, it was not intentional. Alright, please find a place in your heart to forgive me. Alright, so these are the ways you can apologize to someone in English. So if there are some you like using that is not included in this list, I want you to drop it in the comments. Now we are going to look at how to accept apology. Someone had done something to you and apologized. How will you respond to it? Number one, you should say, you should be. That means you should be sorry or you should apologize. Okay? But I forgive you. I remember when I did something to my mom. So I pleaded that day. She was very mad at me. So my dad said I should let her be. So another day I came. I was just crying, Mom, I'm sorry. Mom, I'm sorry. She said, you should really be. You should really be. It's okay. I forgive you. That was very dramatic, right? And another way you can respond to apology is by saying, it's all fine. It's all fine. Then if it's something that is very serious and you were really hurt, so you can tell the person, it's fine, I forgive you. It's fine, I forgive you. Another way is, I understand. I understand. Or it's okay. It's okay. Or you say it's all right. Or you say that's all right. You can also say no worries, no problems, never mind, it's cool, it's all good. And the last one is it doesn't matter. All right, so these are the ways you can respond or show that you've accepted your apology. All right, so that is it for today's lesson. I hope you like it. I hope you love it. I hope you've learned something. So in this lesson, we have looked at how we can apologize or other ways we can apologize in English language. We've looked at the formal ones. We've always seen the informal ones. We've also seen how you can show that you have accepted the apology. So that is it for today's lesson. Your feedback is very important to me. So I would want you in the comments to write down other ways you can apologize to someone or other ways you can show that the apology has been accepted. All right. So if you have not subscribed, kindly hit the subscribe button and don't forget to share the video. All right. You can also connect with me on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. I shall come your way in the next video. Goodbye.